everyone. Good, lovely, great, super. I'm up here and we have a Sea of Thieves panel now, and I've got two lovely gentlemen here. Hi, how are you doing? Hi. Oh, and so would can we have the microphones up? Oh, I mean, it's funny, you've got a microphone, but it's all out that way, isn't it?
No, it's not here either.
So, if you'd like to introduce yourselves, because you guys are over there currently, aren't you?
1, 2.
Oh, there we go.
Should we share one? Yeah, let's share
Are
one.
you sure? What, the blue mic's not working? And no one's going to hear it. It might be the mic. It might be the battery. It might be you. I mean, well, you can introduce both of you. Do you want to?
I'll give you the microphone after I introduce myself. How about that? Hello, I am Beardageddon. I'm a full-time Sea of Thieves streamer, Sea of Thieves partner, Twitch partner, and I'm here with...
BehavingBeardly, also a Sea of Thieves partner and content creator, mainly on Twitch.
We are not the same person. This is actual proof that we are not the same person.
Lies!
I've seen the reverse flash in 2 places at once.
Don't start.
Unless it's some kind of multiverse thing, we all know the multiverse is not
Don't
present,
encourage
so-
their behaviour. Like, we've been trying to nip this in the bud since we got here.
So you guys are you over there? Is that where you are over there? And tell us what you're doing here today. What are you doing?
Well,
here
we
today?
was hoping you would tell us what we're doing.
We are doing pretty much the same thing we do as streamers, which is wing it every day and hope that things work out for the best. And so far, it seemed to.
So both of you are streamers and kind of pretty big within the streaming community. When did you? Sorry. So when did you start getting involved in all of this?
So I've been streaming for 8 years, coming up 8 years in November. I've been a Sea of Thieves partner since they launched the partner program, and it's a very, very cool job. It's very cool.
Yeah, I've been going 4 years now, I think. I was only partnered the last year. But yeah, it's honestly like it's a lot of hard work, but it's literally the best job. It's so much fun, and you get to meet all these. I was going to say wonderful people. Yeah, wonderful people. Why not?
Wow, really?
And
How
sumo.
dare! So tell us, what is Sea of Thieves? The question.
It's an open world pirate adventure sandbox game.
Featuring PvE and PvP. Sea of Thieves is essentially an open world pirate game. It's very much story driven by the community. The community kind of create their own narrative within it. Rare, who make the game, have a motto which is tools, not rules. So they provide us with what we need to play a game and to have fun, and the story just unfolds with the player base essentially.
Concise.
I mean, it's a perfect game for content creators. You can literally do anything, create your own events, and I mean, who doesn't want to be a pirate?
I mean, you guys are living proof that who doesn't want to be a pirate? Well, not you guys. You certainly do. What happens? What kind of happens in it? Can anything happen? I mean, are there constraints? Do you guys kind of make the story yourselves, or things kind of put in there?
So there's a lot to the game. It's a huge. So that you got the Told Tales, which are basically an adventure story mode, I guess. They've just had the new Pirates Life update, which is the Disney, Pirates of the Caribbean crossover, which is kind of really thrust back into the limelight again. I think they've doubled the player base since that release, which was 3 months ago. 3 months ago, yeah. But yeah, there's a PvP element always out there as well, so you're always at the risk of bumping into other players. Obviously, there's a PvE element. There's like kind of emergent world events and things like that. You can get attacked by the Megalodon, the Kraken, skeleton fleets. There's just honestly, we could sit here for hours trying to go through every single element of the game, if you've got the time.
It's essentially every time.
It'd be good.
It's essentially every time you pick up the controller, every time you get on your keyboard or mouse, whatever, you don't know where the story's going to take you, and it's always, pretty much always driven by the other players and those interactions you have with the other players, which is why it's very different from a lot of other games out there.
And both of you stream, so anyone can see you and interact with you and get involved in stuff that you do?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the beauty of live streaming, especially on Twitch, is when you've got two personalities like, you know, these two plonkers up here, it's all based on engagement, and that's kind of the beauty of it. So I think that's one of the reasons why it can be so popular is, you know, you can watch a Netflix show, but imagine that Netflix show if you can engage with the people that are actually in the show, you know, talk to them, interact with them, and actually have input on what actually happens on the stream as well.
People often describe, well, I've heard it as Twitch described as it's radio for this generation, basically. It's like a new form of media that everybody seems to like, and there is something for everyone, if it's video games or IRL content, basically people take a camera and go out into the world. Even things like watching people eat and stuff like that, it's a crazy, crazy world to be involved in.
It certainly is. What is this pink thing that you're drinking, by the way?
This is the blood of my enemies. No, this is an energy drink which is the only thing keeping my insides from being outside right now.
How interesting. Because to me, it screams the pink slime from Ghostbusters 2. You know, like the really pink bath slime. I mean, I've been rewatching Ghostbusters a lot recently. So I just got put off by the pink slime.
We can talk about Ghostbusters if you want, that's fine.
To be honest, we're probably more clued up and have much more to talk about with Ghostbusters.
So, with Sea of Thieves, so you're both partners. So what does that entail? What does that involve? Tell me more information about it.
Well, basically, we've got a direct link to the development team, and you know, we have kind of regular conversations with them. Also, kind of help input or shape the future of the game as well. Kind of like a conduit between the community and the development team and things like that. There are there's plenty of perks involved. Like we get to offer kind of exclusive cosmetics to viewers and things like that. And we get we always get that kind of invited to events that they put on, or in-game or IRL type.
So you guys are the people to talk to if you want some interesting, little zhuzhy, little moments.
I was going to say our lips are sealed, but we both discussed it last night, and they're very much not sealed. So yeah.
I don't know how we're still trusted with secrets. I'm not.
Or are there any secrets that you shouldn't, but also probably could talk about? Anything upcoming that's exciting?
Down, just 1 minute.
We could just beat this.
Can we tell them about the Apache attack helicopter in season 4?
The Apache helicopters, yeah.
Yeah, season 4. There's an Apache attack helicopter. It's got lasers. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be brilliant. You guys will love it.
No, it is. I think it's always kind of we call it Sea of Thieves. So it's always kind of like eluding us to things that are coming, but kind of not telling anyone anything and just frustrating everybody. Like, yeah,
naughty. I like that. So, is there anything? I mean, you probably can't say too much about it, but that's exciting. So you kind of do you get any kind of information? Like, is there anything that you guys have directly influenced in the game and been like, maybe you should do something like this?
It's kind of difficult to tell because Rare take a lot on board from ideas that people within the community have, and not just us partners, but players of the game as well. They very much listen and take that feedback into consideration, and we spend a lot of time talking and saying things and saying ideas, and we put a lot out there, so it's difficult to know how much direct influence you have in the process, but you definitely see elements of ideas that you've portrayed in the past, and they do take those on board for sure.
I mean, they're an amazing team because they're literally, they've got that, is it called the Insiders? I keep calling it the Pioneers. They've got the Insiders program, which is like thousands of players that can play, parts of new builds that are coming out so they can test it, see what people like, what people don't like. So they're so heavily involved with the community, and that's why I think, an open world game like Sea of Thieves is still going stronger now than it ever has done 4 years after release. which, let's be honest, isn't kind of the general run for video games.
No, unless you're. No, I was about to say.
GTA 5.
I was about to say Skyrim, but that keeps on just getting re-released, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
just re-release it.
Aren't they re-releasing it with like fishing? Like it's the same game, but it's just fishing or something like that. Not just fishing. Extreme fishing.
Skyrim with boats.
It's like that joke. If you like Bethesda, name 10 Bethesda games. Skyrim. Oh.
So tell us more about your characters then. Are they you? Are they someone else completely different?
Twitch personas.
Yes.
I think everybody has a kind of character that they put onto an extent, but the best thing about Twitch is you can essentially make a living being yourself. And I don't think there's any other job in the world where you can say that you can go to work and you can be 100% yourself, say whatever you want. I mean, sometimes saying things doesn't always work out that well. But yeah, I think there is an exaggeration of your personalities, but generally it's yourself. It's, you know, I mean, obviously you get some streamers who they have completely different characters that they portray, but yeah, generally, me personally, it's mostly me, but slightly exaggerated.
I mean, I guess that's what you're selling, isn't it? And that's why people are following you, is because it's you, it's yourself. That's lovely.
I think it'd be really hard to, because the amount of time that you are live and engaging with people to be a character other than yourself. But then they said there are people that put characters on, aren't there? But, yeah, I think that's the main thing, because literally I feel like it's the only kind of time I can be completely myself. Because if I acted myself, which I do on stream, in a public place, there'll be questions raised.
There'd be lawsuits.
Yeah.
So one massive question that I've been wanting to ask you since the beginning, apart from the pink slime, is Sea of Thieves, beards, what came first?
There is a suspicious amount of bearded Sea of Thieves streamers, even the females. It's
Just look at Tizzy.
I haven't got my glasses on, I can't even see who I'm looking at.
I haven't got my glasses on, everyone says that.
But,
It's a lovely shade of pink, Tizzy.
But I'm guessing a lot of Sea of Thieves players are kind of bearded.
It's definitely a lot of gruff-looking gentlemen.
which is
and
concerning
ladies.
because the age range is generally around 13 to 16, but
Hey, sometimes you hit 13 and you get a full beard. I mean, also there's so many beards out there you could buy. I mean, I work in the prosthetics industry, and the incredible amount of beards that you can get now. I mean, I've got 5 back at the hotel, just in a bag.
yeah, we went to the same stockist, unfortunately, but someone needs to go home and get changed.
So people could just find you. Where can people find you if they want to get involved in your in your stuff, in what you're doing? And where can they find you? How can they find you? And why? There we go. Let's just ask why as well. Why?
I ask myself that question every day. Why are you here? Why are you watching this? No, you literally, I think that's the thing with Twitch is it has no discoverability. So you've got to use like every social media platform out there to kind of drive that following. So literally, if you was to type either of our names into social media, you'll find us.
Oh good. There we go. You'll find us.
You'll find us.
If you want to find us, you will find us.
Yeah.
We
If
don't
you
use
look
this in
hard,
my direction.
We're like Field of Dreams with beards. If you build it, we will come.
I like that you're just brandishing these props with you.
I have ADHD, so I always need to be doing something, and I keep finding myself getting distracted by it, and yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And what is this? What is this here?
So these are all basically items from within the game. The very talented Mr. Loban, who also helps organise the event, is around here somewhere. He's probably fetching something for someone. But so we've got the Order of Souls tent over there, which is a tent from the game, and he's got a bunch of props in there that he's created. Yeah, they're all items out of the game, and they look fantastic, to be honest.
But They do look incredible. And, and obviously, if anyone wants to go and speak to any of these lovely, wonderful bearded people, then you can go over to the tent and have a little chat. If there are any questions, then please do put your hand up, and it takes you. Oh, thank you. It usually takes a couple of minutes for the questions to kind of like be eked out of everyone. But don't mind, just whack up your hand, and we'll have a little chat. Otherwise, I'll just keep on chatting, which is fine. I don't mind. Oh, here we go. We've got one. Just as I was about to launch into something else.
Hello, you lovely gentlemen. Hello. Can you do us a favour? Sound the war cry. Sound the war cry.
You want me to sound the war cry?
Sound the war cry, both of you. Beardly, one.
Are we all super deafened?
I'm sorry, I think that will probably my favourite. I've written Led Zeppelin. Any more questions? We have a question, thank you, yes. Yes, it always takes that one person to put that one stupid person to put their hand up there. Right at the back here. Oh, and then another one over on the same row as well, great. Good, the questions are coming in, good.
Are you two the ones who, when Captain Look Out and as a ship around your side? Have you the meme where it's like Captain?
Oh,
look out.
Captain, look! No.
Captain, look!
Alright, thank you, that's all I wanted to know.
Is that another bearded person?
It's a Sea of Thieves meme that kind of has been making the rounds since the beta days. It's just a really funny video clip of a tiny little ship being attacked by a galleon that comes flying out of nowhere, and it's just trying to explain it. I'm not really doing it justice, but it is a hilarious clip.
I'm enjoying hearing you try to explain something which is purely visual. We had another question a little bit further down on the same row that you were on, right at the back. Question hand. Question hand. Who was the question hand? Maybe they've gone. Maybe they weren't here at all.
Maybe it was the same question.
I think. Oh yeah, maybe it was. It probably was. It was the same question. I'm sure there was another question there. Questions? No. Oh, we've got one right at the front here. Great, straight in there. Hello.
Hi. How many krakens have you killed?
So many. So many krakens. You can actually look up your game statistics on the Sea of Thieves website. But yeah, loads and loads of krakens.
Yeah, we both play the game every single day, so we tend to see it quite a lot. I once played the game and I was jumping servers to try and find players, and I saw the Kraken, I think it was 3 times in 5 minutes, and I never want to see it again.
He's got 6,000 hours in this game. It's a long time.
I'm sorry, what happened? You were jumping servers to find a what, and then you found a what?
How much detail would you like me to go into?
I mean, just give me a little kind of outline.
So the thing about Sea of Thieves is you don't always know when the next lot of action is going to come. So what a lot of the streamers will do, they'll continually switch from server to server until they find something that resembles action, basically. And I basically was doing this. I switched to another server. I left the outpost, and as soon as I left the outpost, I got attacked by the Kraken, which is a giant squid. Got annoyed, left the server, joined another one, same thing happened again, and then the third time again. So I was done.
I mean, I have to admit, you could probably tell, I haven't played Sea of Thieves. And now I'm thinking, why haven't I played Sea of Thieves? Genuinely, I think the only, But oh, I will. I think I will now. I absolutely will. It comes up a lot on kind of like a lot of people that I know play it, and I'm like, I should really get into it.
It's one of those weird ones where when you talk to people and you're trying to explain Sea of Thieves and they're like, oh, I've kind of seen it around, but it's not that big a game, is it really? But then actually they've hit over 20 million players now, and it's a weird one because it has got this kind of huge, I'm going to say cult then, subculture maybe, but I don't want to say, we're not a cult. We are not a cult.
Don't say it too many times.
We're not a cult, says the cult. Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't go down the route of saying, oh, I don't think it's very big, is it? Because I can absolutely tell that it is huge. Yeah. It's absolutely huge. And the amount, I've got quite a few friends that do a lot of props from it as well, so I'm like, oh, okay, this is massive. Yeah. But I think possibly I've only ever really played Skyrim. It's ridiculous. I see it is so ridiculous. But I'm gonna do it. Should I do it? I should do it. Yeah, I really should.
I mean, the amazing thing of Sea of Thieves is there's literally something for everyone. Like, if you don't want to look for action, you can literally just fish if you want to do that. So there you go, sold.
Eat your heart out, Skyrim.
Yeah.
You can just go and fish on Sea of Thieves.
I'm pretty sure it won the best fishing game, not last year, but the year before. And it's not even a fishing game, but yeah.
Hey, it won the what?
It won an award for being like the best fishing game 2 years ago, and it's...
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Questions? Yes. We might have answers.
Hi, so you mentioned you have ADHD, and I'm interested in streaming myself, but I have I'm not good at routines and stuff. So how do you keep a routine with your ADHD?
How do you keep entertained with your ADHD?
Like with streaming on Twitch?
With streaming.
I literally have no clue why people watch me. Like, genuinely, I don't know why people watch me. The only thing I can say is that I just try and engage with as many people as possible, as often as possible, and just trying out new ideas, and don't be afraid to like be yourself and just see what happens, basically.
Do you think that having if it's okay to have a little deep dive into your own personal life, do you think that streaming and playing at the same time is kind of helpful for kind of people with ADHD and things? So there's constantly two things you're kind of doing at the same time.
I honestly believe that if you have ADHD, the best career you could possibly take up is streaming. Live streaming is the perfect outlet for ADHD, and it's the perfect way to kind of focus that, and it's the perfect way to kind of drive all of your focus into one thing and to actually like do it well and want to better yourself all the time.
Questions? More questions? Did I see another hand before? Or maybe I didn't. I might just be going mad. Oh, yes, here. There we go. Lovely.
Right, we've all rage quit, usually because of Rare. What's your most memorable one?
The most memorable what, sorry?
Rage quit.
I have never ever rage quit from a game. I've never once done it. Hand to God, dude.
I've never rage quit. never rage quit. No, seriously.
The most angry I've ever been is when I found my little brother had deleted my Final Fantasy VII save and I locked him up in the walls of Jericho over the side of my parents' bed. I think he deserved it, but...
When are you going to make Sea of Thieves on every device?
Why do they make Sea of Thieves on every device?
Yeah, like PS4 and mobile.
It's owned by, so Rare is owned by Microsoft, so it'll never be coming across the PlayStation, as far as we know anyway. We wouldn't know, but as far as we know, it'll never come across the PlayStation. It's owned by Microsoft. I know, it's horrible. So but you can now actually play it on your smart devices, on your mobile phones. You can play it via cloud gaming.
So what is it available on then?
Xbox, PC, and now with cloud gaming you can play it on your mobile devices. And
I'm guessing you both play on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. Like, my references are so old, like The Matrix. Although saying that, I mean, the next Matrix film's coming out, so there we go. I'll be back in vogue again. Questions? More questions? I can feel another question abound. No, it's just a sword. I thought it was someone's hand going up, but it was just a sword. That's fine. Although saying that, where are we? No, we've got a couple more minutes. Is there one really good question? Really great. Over there? Oh, right at the back. A familiar pirate. Okay, we've got two questions. What's your favourite glitch and why is it the telescope one?
What's your favourite glitch and why is it the telescope one? There's an animation glitch in the game where if you equip, basically it equips the spyglass at the wrong part of the body. So rather than looking,
I don't think we need to go too into detail. It looks like a family-friendly crowd here.
Family friendly. And I'm guessing that is your favourite glitch?
One of my favourites, my actual favourite, is there's a megalodon, which is a giant shark, And it used to, a long, long time ago, if you were stood on the shoreline as it was chasing you, it would come out, land on your head, and spin around in a circle. Amazing, amazing.
Surely that's not a glitch. Surely someone did that.
That's just mechanics. That's just what it's working as intended.
And we've got, one Captain Jack Sparrow at the back there. Hello, sir.
Hello. So, these guys have been playing this game for a long time. What's your favourite aspect of Sea of Thieves, and why is that?
Favourite aspect of Sea of Thieves?
Visually, gameplay, what's your
So the game is stunning. Like it is a beautiful, beautiful game. Even after thousands of hours and years of playing the game, there will be moments where you'll catch a sunset and you're like, damn, in the middle of a megalodon fight and two other players try to board your ship and you're like, damn, that's pretty. But no, my favourite addition to the game is actually the gold vaults. I don't know what it is. There's something about being a pirate, getting a quest, having to find the treasure, getting a vault, hoard all the loot, get it out. I mean, that's pirates.
Yeah, for me personally, it's just the interactions with other players and how that drives the narrative and that drives the story that you're involved in. And like I said earlier, I just don't think there's another game that does it like Sea of Thieves does.
Well, there we go. Thank you so much, guys, for coming up here and having a chat about Sea of Thieves. I'm certainly a converted player. I'm definitely going to go and check it out. Thank you so much. Where can they find you again if they want to find you?
Twitch.tv/Beardageddon or Real Life Wookie on Twitter.
BehavingBeardly on all of it. Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, Insta, the lot. It's just all BehavingBeardly.
Did you say the YouTube?
The YouTube. The YouTube. The YouTube. And thank you for carrying us.
Well, hey, it was just you guys. It's all you. Please put your hands together for these guys. Thank you so much. You can go visit them over there.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Oh, and very, very soon.